This is Cold Talks. Tune in. We're chatting about family and friends. Relationship goes together to the end. This is Cold Talks. Tune in.
What's going on, everybody? It's Cold Talks. I'm D.
And I'm Jaleesa.
Hey, and I know it's been a minute. We've been busy for the holidays. Trying to get everything situated. We'll be back at it, man. Want to jump right into it, man. Um, a lot of people don't know how we got married. Like the process. Like it was not the same as like a lot of people. You know. Um, we did this thing through the military. Um, where they marry
Man, babe, I don't know what he's talking about. But anyways, we got married. We got married online.
okay. I
Um,
was trying to be like Pacific,
yeah, whatever. We got
educational.
we got married online. It's something that military people could do if they're trying to get married while they're deployed. It's kind of like prison in a way. You know how in prison, you come to the prison and get married and stuff like that. No, it's not the same.
No, definitely
Okay,
not the
my
same.
bad. Um, but yeah, we got married online and stuff. It was this thing that you're allowed to do if you're military. You want to marry your spouse while you're deployed or you're overseas in order to bring them where you at. So yeah, we got married like that. We didn't go to the courthouse or anything. It was kind of expensive. We are we certified and everything. We got a marriage certificate and everything like that. No, we did not say our vows on Skype. People are like, you don't say no vows on Skype. No. We actually didn't say our vows to each other at all.
Yeah.
We got married online. We had a proctor sign for us to get married. It was so untraditional, man. It's crazy. But we got married so that he could come to Germany. I was stationed over there for 3 whole years or whatever, and I wanted Bay to be there. Um, Prior to us getting married, we was in a relationship for a little while. We was talking on and off. He was still doing his thing. I was still doing my thing. I was still dealing with other people. He was still dealing with other people. When I was in Germany and he was stateside. And then one day we was like, listen, man, let's just be together. Cause we still was talking, but we both was still dealing with other people. And we're just like, I love you, you love me. Let's just be together. Let's make it what they say?
Official.
Make it official. Let's make it official. So that's what we did, and we got married online. It was untraditional. Long story short, it was untraditional.
I mean, with it being, untraditional, what I'm saying? Like that's our story.
Yes.
And that's what this like episode is about. Um, a lot of people might say, be in a disagreement with the way we did it. I may be in disagreement with the way Sarah and Joe did it, whoever they are. But at the end of the day, they did it.
We did it.
And that's our story. That's our journey. Um, when I first met her, I told her straight up I wanted to marry her. If it was up to me, we would have got married that day. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
And a lot of people might say, well, it was too fast or whatever. So what? I knew exactly what she brought to the table in terms of a woman, and I knew what I brought to the table in terms of a man, and I knew for a fact I wanted that to be our story.
Okay.
But over time, it just didn't happen that way. And that day when we decided, hey, listen, let's get married, we got married.
Yeah.
Um, I didn't buy a $10,000 ring. I knew guys who have done that. I wish I could have done that, but I just wasn't in the position to do that at the time. Um, we didn't have a big old house when we got married. None of those things. It's just a lot of different obstacles that we had in our way, but we just wanted to solidify our relationship in terms of marriage
Right.
and just move on from there. And that
And
was the best. That still was the best day of my life. That still, I wouldn't take it away from the world because I won't change it for the world because it mean a lot to me, and over time, we realize, we can get a lot of things done in between.
Mm-hmm.
And when it comes to us in the future, like now, and if what's coming up is vow renewal.
Yep. 10 years.
10 years of this thing.
Yep.
Um, so my point is, just because somebody doesn't do things traditionally or
The way you did
the
it.
way you did it or the way you accept
Mm-hmm.
doesn't illegitimize their relationship,
Yeah.
their union in terms of
Yeah.
marriage.
Mm-hmm.
Because I feel like as a married couple, if another married couple come to us and say, they have a problem, whatever situation, I'll never, you know, turn them away from their marriage or talk down on their marriage because I'm not in the dealings of that marriage every day. Y'all deal with the things that y'all deal with and do whatever it is, do whatever it takes to make it work.
Yeah.
You know, and because everybody's marriage is, I can't say let's go off the rule book of me and Jaleesa's relationship. So in order for y'all relationship to work, because that's just not reality. That's just not how it works.
Everybody's stuff is different. You have to do what works for you.
Exactly.
And at the time, us getting married online, that worked for us. We did that. We did it so he could come on over to Germany. We always talked about having a ceremony later, but we just kept using the money for the wedding for things that were just more important to us, like buying our house, fixing up property, taking care of the boy, like whatever, buying a new car. We always just use the money for something else. So that's why we was like, listen, we told each other, if we make it to 10 years, we gonna celebrate.
Yeah.
We gonna have our vow renewal, and our vow renewal is gonna actually be our wedding ceremony.
Yeah.
We'll actually say our vows to each other for the first time. Although we said them to each other ourselves, like, privately, we're gonna say them in front of everybody, in front of the world, all of our loved ones, for our vow renewal. It's gonna be March 18th. Look out for them invites, man. Um, if you want to come and you don't get an invite, I'm sorry. And ahead of time, I apologize because
I think they should just come anyway.
food is expensive, man. Food is expensive. You gotta pay for everybody's plate. You know what I'm saying? So
So if you don't want to eat, but just show up and just
yeah,
sit,
if you just want to show up and sit, you don't want no food, pull up. You know what I'm saying? I'll put the address I'll put the address out there. You don't want no food.
Addy.
Yeah, if you don't want no food, but you want to see, you can do that. But for real, yeah, we already told ourselves, hey, we did this thing untraditionally, but we make it to that 10-year mark, we're gonna do it. We're gonna have our vow renewal, we're gonna get dressed up, we're gonna get all cute, all fancy, we're gonna get all handsome, looking good, and we're gonna say our vows to each other, man, because at the end of the day, I feel like 10 years, that's a milestone in the marriage. Especially nowadays, a lot of people don't believe in marriage anymore. Um, Everybody be like, hey, hit it and quit it. I wanna live my life with no rules, no, and stuff like that, and nobody holding me down, and blah blah blah. What everybody got their own thing, but yeah, in today's world, marriage is not,
marriage is not what it is. That's why
it's not popular. So
that's why
everybody want to be popular.
However you start that thing, however that thing get to going, let it be exactly what it is. I mean, because I hate when people say goals in terms of us or anything like that, because I know what it took for us to get here
to this point, man.
and it's still not a perfect. It's still not perfect, and I think that's like the biggest misconception I believe about marriage is it's perfect, and it's not. We're every day we're figuring out, ways to try to make this thing work. What I'm saying? Figuring out ways to continually make each other happy.
Yep.
Or to keep ourselves happy. You know what I'm saying? Because, I know a lot of people will say, hey, dear truck driver, I want to be married to no truck driver. But it worked for us.
Yeah.
Oh, Jaleesa's in the military. Oh no, I won't let my wife serve nobody's army. But it worked for us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where the roadblock comes. And I think, because I feel like married couples be like the most tightest people ever. because we all go through the same things. In terms of the outside obstacles, in-house obstacles, trying to build, generational wealth, breaking generational curses. Everybody deals with the same thing. You know, and I feel like we can learn so much from each other by simply having those conversations in terms of empowerment. I strongly believe it. I encourage everybody who's in love or is at the is it in the peak of a relationship and they feel like they want to pop the question, but it's too early, or they don't, this not right or that's not right. Just do it. Just do it. And no time is perfect, because hell, I know some guys that, hell, Puff Daddy, for example. You know what I'm saying? I don't know him, but but Puff Daddy, for example, he was he had a long time girlfriend and she died. So it's like it's just crazy how you in your mind think you have forever in a day, but that day just doesn't come. And now you're sitting there with regret because you was waiting on time of perfection, and it's just not possible. But I just feel like overall, and when dealing with people who doesn't do things the way that you have done it or whatnot, just encourage that.
Encourage them. Don't talk down on them like, don't do that, don't do this, don't. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's them people life, man. That's them people marriage. That's a decision that them people made. Like, who are you? Who said you did it right? You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. I hate that. Don't be talking down on people. I'm sorry, that's something in my eye. But but yeah, don't be talking down on people decisions that they make based on their current situation.
I mean, because if they would have looked at us,
I know somebody. You said somebody laughed. They was like, how you got mad? You way over here and she way over there. But y'all got mad on Skype. Ha ha ha. Laugh. And look, here we go. 10 years later. And them hoes still sing. Oh, I ain't mean to say that, but
it is what it is. But you know what I'm saying? But that's my point though. It's like, it doesn't matter.
Period.
What point of somebody's life you look in on. It's where's that in 2 years come? 4 years, 10 years. Just get it started. You know what I'm saying? It's like a business. Think about the most successful businesses. They are Fortune 500 businesses that are out there right now. They didn't start off as that. They started small. Amazon started in the garage, they say. It started small, but it's the vision, the dream. What are your plans? What are your plans for each other? You know what I'm saying? I constantly encourage her since day one, and I still do it today. She's been my biggest fan since day one, and she's still that biggest fan all the way to today. If you feel like you can grow and build with that person, do it. If you want to have a big wedding, great. Anybody want to invite us to a wedding, great. We'll come. But at the end of the day,
we give good gifts.
We always give good gifts. But if you're a type of person that just however it started, shoot for the stars. Who's to judge that?
That's true. Facts. True facts. Why you so?
No, I mean, what you think?
I'm agreeing with you, man.
Okay.
Yeah. Don't be sitting out there hating. I feel like it be hate on the low. Cause shoot, my people ain't proposed me that fast. Who she think she is? She that much better than me? She thinks she that much better than me?
But why hate though? Like, I can remember.
Everybody hate for their own reasons, man. They be hating.
I can remember.
If a mug ain't hating on you, ain't doing something right. Shoot, mug be hating.
I can remember when.
They do.
I can remember a guy told me he paid like $7,000 for his wife's wedding ring, and I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, I didn't say like I just didn't have $7,000 when it came down to Jaleesa. I didn't say that. I was just like, oh, really? That's what's up.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You are no hater.
I mean, why though? Like everybody deals with the same struggles. You know, like I can't sit up there and just judge this man or what they got going on because of an accomplishment. I congratulate him. I mean, I don't know if it's gonna be reciprocated, but at the end of the day, I mean, kudos to you, bro.
Yeah,
Salute.
you ain't never been no hater though, B.
No, I'm glad you saw that quality on me, man.
Ain't never been no hater. You always give people credit where credit's due.
Yeah, you always been like that too. That's a quality that I appreciated about you. You know what I'm saying? I always liked the genuineness. You know what I'm saying, of your personality, and I knew that was something about you as well, because the females that you're associated with, they was never no haters. They was always. So I knew that real recognize real.
Yeah.
So and you are what you surround yourself with.
Yeah. What do say? If you sitting at the table with three clowns, you the fourth clown.
That is.
That's true.
That's dead ass serious.
All y'all clowns sitting at the table, bull jobbing. That's crazy.
But yeah, man, it don't matter what somebody else's journey is, man. Salute them, congratulate them. Um, Everything don't have to be done in a traditional way. You know what I'm saying? Break outside of traditions. This year we breaking outside of tradition in terms of Christmas. You know what I'm saying? Instead of waking up on Christmas Day, getting all the gifts and everything, we're gonna be in Disney World.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's something that we just want to like do differently. Like just do some dare to be different.
Yeah. We asked the boys, hey, Christmas, Disney World. And they was like, what you mean? I say, hey, Christmas mean gifts. Disney World mean no gifts, but Disney all exclusive. Get whatever you want, whatever souvenirs, we turn it up, we let whatever. You need an outfit or some shoes to go to Disney World with, we'll get it. Which one you want? And they chose Disney World, so that's what we gonna do. We ain't waking up with the family pajamas and ripping open gifts this year. We are just gonna wake up in Orlando and we're gonna go to Disney World on Christmas Day. So
Christmas Day.
yeah, man. New Year's in Orlando, Christmas Day, Disney World, bring it back home on the 26th. Just like that. And that's what the boys want to do. And that's what we're going to do.
Yeah.
That's something that we are doing. That's our tradition that we're doing in our house. So, yeah, just because somebody ain't doing something that everybody do on a daily basis, year after year, that don't mean you gotta talk down on it. That don't mean it's dumb. That don't mean it's stupid. Encourage your people, man.
Encourage everybody, man. I mean, nobody has the same path in life, but everybody trying to reach the same goal, and they're just overcoming, being successful at it, whatever that looks like, And I think we'll get into it another episode, but we talked about models in terms of relationships, who we looked up to. You know what I'm saying? And we don't know specifically how those people got together. We talked about it today, but we know what the overall picture looked like that we came in on. And
we could jump into it a little bit. I mean, I don't want to say no names and stuff because I want to put people business out there like that. But I had a homegirl in high school that I played basketball with. I just admired her mom and her stepdad. Like, their relationship was beautiful. It was beautiful. He adored that lady all the way up until she passed away. He loved that lady, and you could see it. Like, it was just so genuine. I was like, "Ooh, I want that, man." And then my great aunt and great uncle, I used to see their marriage, and I just like, I like that. Like, I like that. I want that. And that's the standard. I used to be looking like that, looking at their relationships like that's the standard right now. That's what I want. Yeah. And I ain't settling for nothing else.
Yeah. I mean, the same thing with me. I had a coach, and a mentor growing up, and I saw them with their wives, and I said, that's the type of man I want to be for my wife. I saw their homes, and I said, that's how I want to provide for my wife. Even though I didn't see it at home, I did go outside my home, and I saw it. I don't know how they got together. I don't know the ins and outs of the relationship, but I knew that's what I wanted.
Yeah.
You know, and I know a lot of people probably they don't. A lot of people is breaking news that we wasn't married traditionally, but a lot of people probably don't care. Good, but at the end of the day, you know, people admire what we are today, but don't know what it took to get there, to get here.
Go.
And those two relationships that we admire individually, you know, taught us a lot in terms of, you know, what we wanted out of life, what we wanted in terms of relationship, and we strive for that in our own way, and we're here. And this is not the end, but we just continue to build and, you know, make it work. Yeah.
That do be facts, though.
Yeah. But hey, that's all we got, man. In terms of what you call it, don't judge a book by its cover.
That's what you want to call it?
Yeah. Well, don't judge people, right?
Yeah, I guess. Don't be judgy. Support your people that's, you know, what are we going to name this episode?
I don't know. Just support. Have each other back, I guess.
Have each other back. Untraditional things.
Sure.
I don't know. We got to think of a name for this episode now. I don't know.
Well, whenever y'all see the title of this, know that it took us a lot to get to it.
Yeah. Talk about to the title?
Yeah.
Oh.
What did you talk this title?
I don't know.
Oh, Lord, your head in the
to this point.
Oh, yeah.
I don't know. But yeah, we actually got to think of a title for this doggone episode. I guess you could say untraditional. Yeah.
Untraditional, traditional. Turning untraditional into traditional.
Boom. There you go. There you have it, Mr. Cole.
Mr. Cole
Came
and Miss
up
Cole.
with the
title in the clutch. Salute.
You stupid. Well, hey, thank y'all for tuning in, man. Hey, if you guys have any topic ideas, throw them at us, man. We'll talk about anything you guys want to talk about. And we talking about going live and stuff more when we roll into season 2. We got one more episode, then season 1 is ended, and we're gonna take a couple months off, and then we're gonna roll back up in this thing heavy, going hard. Hitting y'all with more topics. We had a lot of feedback from the interviews, so we're gonna do a lot more interview podcasts on season 2 because everybody love the interviews. We're gonna try to get different couples to jump on this thing. If you're a couple that would like to be interviewed, just hit my DMs, man. We will interview you. We ready. You understand?
Yes, sir.
Let us know what y'all want to do, and we gonna get it in. So, hey, like I said, thank y'all for watching. Cold Talks. Salute. Always. 3, 2, 1.
Don't forget to like and subscribe. And hit that little bell.